Well, today I'm joined by Deputy Commissioner Mal Lanyon and to primarily and first and foremost pay tribute to Assistant Commissioner Peter Thurtell and the nearly 400 New South Wales police officers who today worked under very, very difficult circumstances. I'm also announcing the formation of Strike Force Seasoned, which will see 22 detectives work from now until whenever it concludes, identifying as many people as possible who attended today's incident and have them charged. So far, more than 90 infringements have been issued, 57 people have been charged, some of them with multiple offences. What we saw today were 3,500 very selfish boofheads, people that thought that the law didn't apply to them. There is no doubt in my mind that at least one individual there today had COVID. It is statistically impossible for us not to consider that. I'm appealing to all 3,500 people to go and get tested tomorrow. If not for themselves, for their sake of their families and their friends. This selfish, inappropriate behaviour is what is going to continue this city into lockdown. It cannot go on. We will certainly be seeing a number of people contacted by police from tonight to have to answer for themselves and their behaviour, and particularly the ringleaders. My heart goes out to the many officers that were injured today. Some of them appear to be seriously injured, but at the moment, most of the injuries from police have been minor. But of course, over the course of the evening, we will see more and more officers return from this particular operation, and there's no doubt in my mind some of them have paid a very high price for the work that they have done today. The appeal is simple. If you don't want to be in lockdown, obey the rules. This is not a time for us to push the envelope, not a time for us to game the system. This is a time for us to all be at home, get tested, get our jab, and then we can get on with life. Nobody wants to see this city in lockdown for a moment longer than is necessary. Not the government, not the community, certainly not the police force. Can I also pay tribute to the many people today that have done the right thing? What we have seen across the state is actually quite a fairly high level of compliance, and that's fantastic, and that needs to continue. The New South Wales government is working from right now to bring forward any easing of restrictions that we possibly can, but it won't occur while we have people like we saw today doing the wrong thing. It won't occur when we have people like we saw today making sure that their voice is heard through illegal activities. I'm hoping that we issue 3,500 infringement notices. I'm hoping that we have people before the court, and I really hope we can get some charges and convictions out of today's work by the New South Wales Police. It's essential for people to get the message, and those that are calling for it to occur again next week, look out, because these 400 officers will turn into 4,000 if needs be. I'll now hand over to the Deputy Commissioner.
Thank you, Minister. I'm very proud of the 350 to 400 police who were on duty today who responded to such a large crowd of self-entitled people. The fact that police officers were assaulted, the fact that police officers had things thrown at them and on them, the fact that people thought that it was appropriate to throw things at police horse is an absolute disgrace. As the Minister has announced, Strike Force Seasoned has commenced. The work for us starts now. 57 people have been arrested so far today. It is completely unacceptable behaviour. That so many people in this community have given up so much to ensure that the spread of COVID does not happen, and for these self-entitled people to think that they could have a protest today, think that they could assault police, think that they could do the types of things that they have done today is completely unacceptable to us. We have 22 detectives currently investigating matters from today. We've been overwhelmed and thoroughly satisfied that the members of the community have already started contacting us with social media footage showing the persons that are responsible for some of these offences. Can I ask those people that do have footage and those people that have information in relation to the people who have committed these offences, you can either upload on a portal of Crime Stoppers or contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. Our work starts now. Anyone who thinks they can get away with the type of actions we saw today will be chased by the law to the full extent of the law. Thank you.